Aiden. You have messed up royally. The innocent, chubby, gerbil-looking crack addict 12-year-old manipulator recently found fame from Keemstar after being scammed by chubs. Unlike Fenix's, who actually worked for his subs, Aiden got a shout out from Keemstar, which in my opinion he didn't deserve, because his content is shit and he's way too overhyped. Also, there's nothing different about his content to anyone else, and I was friends with Aiden. In fact, I thought I still was, until I found out he was manipulating my friends behind my back to turn them against me. I understand this video is going to get disliked a lot, but if you are a brainwashed Aiden fan, then please listen to the points I make before just disliking without even watching the video. And don't just respond to this by saying, oh, he's only made the video for relevancy. Shut up and actually respond to the points, and stop trying to deflect criticism by using that argument, you bitch. And no, I don't care about our friendship in the future. I'm drawing the line here. I don't want any further contact with you. You've screwed me over one too many times. But hello and welcome to another episode of Under Investigation, a series where I expose people from the commentary community for doing not very nice things. And as you'll come to see, this episode's a lot different than my other one. I'll be talking less about his personality and his content, and more about how much of a cunt he is. Mainly due to the fact that I just released a video about his personality. If you want to hear me talk about that, the link to that video will be in the description. But before we start on the manipulating situation, I just want to say that in no way is he as reliable as he says he is. He will only contact you for information about drama, and release private info on you when you're not friends. Like, he fully released pictures of me and my family on Twitter, and although he took them down after I asked, at one point he still thought that that was a good idea. And he also lures you into a false sense of security, reassuring you that you can trust him with anything. He said that if I'm ever in drama I can go to him, and that I can trust him with anything, and I did, and it was a big mistake. I mentioned this in my last video, but I trusted him when I sent him a screenshot of a private conversation between me and my friend, but he released that, using the argument that I'm a bad friend, adding no context, may I add, whereas I sent him that screenshot to help stop one of my friends being harassed, which you would have seen if he added the context to the picture that he released. And he says nothing about it at the time of me sending him that, but when we're in drama, he uses that as a point against me, saying that I'm a bad friend, even though what I was doing was helping out another friend. And this, showing further unreliability, Aiden releases this to the world, and the person was not happy. Like, you were trusted with that info and them screenshots, and you leaked them. I don't know why, but Aiden jumps to conclusions very quickly. In fact, he's done this to me 3 times. He would hear information about me and automatically believe it. But 3 times? That's crazy. I can understand once, maybe, but 3? Seriously? And the funny thing is, I proved him wrong 2 out of 3 of those times, and on the 3rd time, he didn't even give me half the information he heard on me, and he was too stubborn to admit he was wrong. And you would have thought he would have learnt by now, but clearly not. He just doesn't know when to stop. But he does this, which is bad, but when he hears these things, he doesn't even talk to the person, he just goes straight out public with it. Even if you're his friend. He's done this to both me, Catology, and I'm sure many others. And if he has done this to you, speak out now, because now is the time. This showing again that he's just out to destroy careers and will release shit on you even if you're friends with him. One huge thing he did to me was accuse me of hacking people. And even though he didn't have the sufficient evidence, and the person that originally started these rumours agreed with me, he still went out public with it. Anything to make me look bad. And he is also very quick to judge other people's actions, even though he's done most of them himself. Like, for one, he got angry when I leaked DMs, when I actually didn't. I only sent them to him, I didn't leak them publicly. And to prove this, he leaked the DMs that I sent him publicly. So he leaked DMs to prove that I leaked DMs, which Aiden was angry at. The worst kind of hypocrisy. And I'll go into this more in depth later on, but he also accused me of manipulating someone, which I wasn't, to one of my friends, when he was doing it himself to that person. This is just stupid.
Bring it back.
This is the point that will really make you understand he is not the innocent kid everyone makes him out to be. And he has done this to multiple people. And this is what happened to Kat. In my last video I leaked this picture of Aiden calling Kat fake. So understandably, Kat goes to question Aiden about it. And as soon as Catology did, Aiden quickly changes the subject and started saying to him how manipulative I was because I showed what he was like behind the scenes, and how I was trying to get Catology to be part of my plan, and that I only wanted the worst for Aiden and how I was out to get him. Aiden then tried to convince Catology to make a video on me, a video that he was originally going to make before we made up, and so Catology played along with it, trying to get more information for his video that he's making. Link will be in the description, by the way. But he tried to talk Catology into turning against me, knowing full well at the time that me and him were friends. And because Catology played along, he thinks he succeeded, and he feels no guilt from this. That is manipulation. And then later, Aiden joins my Skype call, and casually mentions to me, in the middle of a conversation, that Catology is making a video on me. Not mentioning the fact that he talked him into it. Aiden was chatting shit about me to Catology, and then not even a couple of hours later, he joins my Skype call and starts talking nicely to me. He also talked Phoenix's, who is my mate, and was my mate at the time, into teaming up against me, even though Aiden had insufficient evidence of the things he was blaming me for. Which, may I say, is very impressive, and it really does show how much practice Aiden has had at manipulating. Aiden, you are a cunt. And also, I laughed when you got scammed by Chubbs. A manipulator manipulating a manipulator, that shit's hilarious. We have a 2319! Get it? Because that shaved monster from Monsters Inc. with all the rashes and the pale skin looks a lot like you and your skin. That was a shit joke, I'm sorry.
You are a fucking disgusting vile piece of shit.
AidenProjects, the man of many chins.